What is going on, everyone? Matt here for the Matt Film Show. Welcome guys back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to discuss all the live action remakes from Disney that are happening. I wanted to give you guys an update on what live action remakes are happening. So let's get right into it. So the first one being The Little Mermaid is the most one that's coming out. Or no, actually no, my bad. Take that back. The first one being Peter Pan and Wendy, coming on April 28th on Disney Plus. So Peter Pan and Wendy is the live action remake of Peter Pan from 1953, I believe. That one is coming on April 28th only on Disney Plus. So that will be on Disney Plus. The next one being The Little Mermaid, coming on May 26th of this year. Peter Pan and Wendy is coming out this year, by the way. The Little Mermaid on May 26th in theaters. The Little Mermaid is coming out in theaters on May 26th, going straight to theaters. No Disney Plus, nothing, in theaters. Starring Halle Berry, and I believe it's Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, Halle Berry as Ariel, and Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. Then the next one being Snow White, coming to theaters on March 22nd of next year of 2024. The next one, that one starring Rachel Zegler as Snow White, Gal Gadot as the Evil Queen. That one, they're gonna replace the seven dwarfs. So there's not gonna be no seven dwarfs in this one, and they're gonna replace them with seven magical creatures, which I don't even understand why they're doing that. I don't understand why they can't keep the seven dwarfs. A lot of these live action remakes, they do these little changes. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why they cannot go with the seven dwarfs, that they have to go with seven magical creatures, which I believe that's why they don't call it Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I think that's why they just call it Snow White. Next one being Mufasa, the Lion King, coming to theaters on July 5th of 2024, next year. This is supposed to be a prequel of The Lion King, so I'm assuming the prequel of the 2019 remake. So so it's not going to be a sequel, it's going to be the prequel. Lilo and Stitch, which does not have a release date, which I'm assuming it was announced to come out back in 2020 to come out in 2021 on Disney Plus. Fortunately, of course, that did not happen. I'm assuming it's still coming to Disney Plus, and so it's originally scheduled to drop to Disney Plus. And as Disney changed their minds and put it into theaters, I do not know. But as of right now, they have no release date. They've just started casting right now, so they're hard on working on this movie. They barely started working on the Lilo and Stitch movie. They're gonna start working on it. So I'm assuming this movie should be coming soon, or maybe next year, or I do not know. Honestly, I do not know when Lilo and Stitch comes out, but all I know is that they just started casting, and the filming should be starting soon. The next one being Hunchback of Notre Dame was one that they're making as well. That's either going to theaters or Disney Plus. I'm not 100% sure if it's going straight to theaters or Disney Plus. As far as I know, there are no cast involved with it. No release date as well, so who knows. Another one that doing is Aladdin 2. Maybe, I do not know. Mesa Masood, I can't pronounce the name, sorry if I mispronounced the name. The actor played Aladdin in the first Aladdin movie, live action remake. Was talked about if there's going to be a sequel. He said he does not believe that there's not going to be. So there might not be an Aladdin 2. I do not know. He said there might not be one. So who knows? Aladdin made over $1 billion, but obviously with the whole situation with Will Smith won the Oscars last year, Aladdin 2 got pushed back and got put on hold. So I do not know if that will happen or not. We have to wait and see. Another one that is happening is Prince Anders. It's a spin-off of Aladdin on like a Disney Plus series or something like that on Disney Plus. Don't not like that new strategy of Disney, but I guess they're doing one of Prince Anders from Aladdin, spin-off. Robin Hood, they're making a live action Robin Hood going straight to Disney Plus. So I do not know the release date on that one. I do not know when that's happening. I do not know when that's coming out. We have no official, no first look, nothing, so we do not know with that. We have no information on the lot. A lot of these don't have a lot of information. Um, we have Hercules going straight to theaters. That one is being produced by the Russo brothers, always the guys who wrote and directed Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, Captain America Civil War, Captain America The Winter Soldier. So it's producing the Hercules. I do not know if they're directing or not, or not that they're producing the movie. And I'm sure they're hard on working Hercules, so we might be getting cast news on that movie as well. And I believe Hercules is in theaters. They did say it's in theaters, so no Disney Plus going straight to theaters. So I think there's no release date on that as well. Um, Another one they're doing is The Sword and the Stone, a live action remake of The Sword and the Stone, which I believe is going straight to Disney Plus. There's no casting, no information on that one, so no release date as well. So we do not know when The Sword and the Stone is coming. Another one being Bambi, a live action remake of Bambi is in the works at Disney. I do not know if it's going straight to theaters or Disney Plus. There's like this short film that they did of Bambi with the Rock Johnson playing Bambi and all that. Of course, I don't think that's not what Bambi's gonna look like. It was just Dwayne Johnson, like in a Bambi suit, not like a CGI and everything. I'm sure Bambi's gonna be like the CGI. Bambi's gonna have like the same CGI as what they did with the Lion King or the Jungle Book. So if you guys have seen that Dwayne the Rock Johnson Bambi skit or wherever it was, it's not gonna be like that. Trust me. It's gonna be like nothing's gonna look like. It's not gonna look like that. It's gonna be like how Bambi, how the Jungle Book or the Lion King look like with CGI. So you don't have to worry about that. Another one is the Jungle Book 2 was announced, I think, after the first one came out. Jon Favreau making the movie as well. So wrote and directed the first Jungle Book. He did the first Lion King live action, and he is doing the Jungle Book 2. Keep in mind that Jon Favreau will not be making Mufasa the Lion King prequel. Mufasa the Lion King. He is not going to do that. So Jon Favreau has nothing involved with that. It's going to be, I believe it's a female who's going to direct or write and direct Mufasa the Lion King. So Jon Favreau has nothing to do with it, but he will, as far as I know, he is doing the Jungle Book sequel. As far as I know. They're doing a Tinkerbell spin-off. I'm assuming this will be a spin-off of Peter Pan or Wendy. So it looks like Tinkerbell would be getting her own live action remake, her own movie, I guess. I do not know if that's going to be in theaters or Disney Plus. We have to wait and see. Peter Pan and Wendy, I'm assuming it will be connected to Peter Pan and Wendy, since Peter Pan and Wendy is going to have Tinkerbell. So I have to wait and see. Moana, live action remake. They recently announced Moana. And let me tell you something about this. I love Moana. Moana is my favorite Disney movie. Disney animated film coming in the last couple of years. It's been 7 years since Moana came out. I love Moana. You know what I mean? The whole story of Moana, the music, the story, everything that involves with Moana. You know what I mean? I love. Okay. I saw this movie a couple days ago and I fell in love with this movie, and I saw it a couple days ago and I fell in love with it again. As far as I know, it's the only thing that we know of so far. This movie was announced by Dwayne Johnson. He was announced it like 3 days ago. At the time of this recording, it was like 3 days ago. This video is not gonna come up until or later. But anyways, he has announced that he will be playing a live action Maui. Kind of makes sense. Maui did look like what's the word? Maui did look like Dwayne Johnson. Maui had all the tattoos that Dwayne Johnson has, so it kind of made sense for Maui to be played by Dwayne Johnson, who voiced him in the animated movie. Makes sense. Auli Cravaro, the actress who voiced Moana in the animated film, is part of an executive producer. There is no word on it if she's going to reprise her role in live action or not. I do not know. Okay, so there's no official word if she's going to play the live action Moana. As far as I know, what I've read is that she's only going to be the executive producer as of right now. There's no release date. There is no director. This movie was just announced. The only cast that we know of is Dwayne Johnson as Maui. That's the only thing that we know of. And I'm pretty sure that Dwayne Johnson is going to have creative control of this, okay? Just like you had creative control of Black Adam, Dwayne Johnson is going to have creative control of this live action Moana. So, there's that. And one that just recently just announced that the director is the Aristocats, being directed by Questlove. Questlove will be writing and directing, I believe, writing as well, of the Aristocats, coming to theaters or on Disney Plus. I do not know. Moana as well. Believe they said theaters. I believe they said Moana's coming to theaters. No Disney Plus. So yeah, those are the live action Disney movies, live action remakes from Disney that are happening. That I found that are happening. There's probably they're gonna remake a lot more. I could guarantee you. You know what? At this point, every live action, every animated movie is being remade. So, you know what? Moana being the most recent one, I never thought that Moana would get a live action treatment this early, because the movie is 7 years old. A lot of these live action remakes, Jungle Book, Bambi, Sword and Stone, Hercules, Robin Hood, Aladdin 2, Jungle Book 2, Lilo and Stitch, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Snow White, Peter Pan and Wendy, Little Mermaid, are all older Disney films, right? They're from 1940s, 1990s, 1980s, around that time frame, right? So, Moana being the most recent one that came out 7 years ago and already getting a live action treatment, I could guarantee that there's going to be a Frozen live. I could guarantee there's going to be a live action Frozen. There's going to be a live action Tangled. There's going to be a live action Princess and the Frog. I could guarantee that there's going to be a live action Encanto, right? Encanto is going to get live action treatment. Encanto was a very popular movie. Encanto is going to get a sequel. It's going to get a live action treatment. There's going to be a live action Encanto. There's going to be a live action Frozen. There's going to be a live action Tangled and Princess and the Frog. All these, you know what? At this point of age, every movie they think of Disney is getting live action treatment. I could guarantee the next couple of years there's going to be a live action Frozen announcement, and a live action Tangled, and a live action with Princess and the Frog, and a live action Encanto, and this coming in soon, guys. Don't call me on this. If Moana got live action treatment this fast, that's gonna happen in the next couple of months. Maybe at day 2 and 3, we get more information on Moana live action, and we get announcements of Encanto live action. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys give a thumbs up, subscribe if you guys like, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.